Hi everyone, this is Bhaskar. Today class we are going to see the numerical sum for how to solve the heat engine sum. A heat engine supply with 2512 kilojoule per minute of heat at temperature of 650 degrees centigrade. The heat rejection take place at 100 degrees centigrade. Specify which of the following heat rejection represent reversible, irreversible and or impossible, which result the 867 kilojoule per minute. Next another case 1015 kilojoule per minute. Okay. So this is a given question. Okay. So in that the heat engine is a major parameter. Okay. Next one. So I am going to write a given data. So in that the higher temperature always taken as a T1 and the lower temperature taken as a T2. That means the source temperature we need to take as a higher temperature. Okay, so I can represent TH or T1. Similarly, the lower temperature represented as a TL or T2. Okay, here the H should be in a suffix. Okay, similarly the 1 and 2 is a suffix. Okay, for easy to understood purpose. Okay, so please remember the higher temperature, that means source temperature always a higher T1 and sink temperature is a T2 or TL. In both cases they given as a degree centigrade, you need to convert into Kelvin. The conversion is plus 273. Okay, substitute here, you can get the answer. Next, the amount of heat supplied 2512 kilojoule per minute given. That means Qs are equal to Q1, both are same meaning. Okay, so Q suffix S or Q1 is nothing but 2512 kilojoule per minute. That kilo means it, so here in this sum they kilo not converted into joule. Okay, they keep as it order. So the remaining all the data you no need to convert. Okay, so the main thing is the minute you need to convert into second. So the conversion is divided by 60. So 2512 divided by 60. 2512 divided by 60 means you can get the answer of 41.87 kilojoule per second. Okay. Next, the heat rejection. The heat rejection given for the two cases. In the first cases, they given as a 867 kilojoule per minute. Okay, it is nothing but heat rejection Q suffix R. Okay, or you can written as a Q2. Okay. So for the first case, the heat rejection value given 867 kilojoule per minute. The minute we need to convert into second. So the conversion is divided by 60. So 867 divided by 60 equal to, you can get the value of 14.45 kilojoule per second. Next, the same heat rejection or Q2 for the second case. Okay. The values are given 1015 kilojoule per minute. It is nothing but here the minute need to convert into second, so the conversion is divided by 60. So 1015 divided by 60. Okay, you can get the answer of 16.92 kilojoule per minute. Okay, once again please hold on. For easy to understood purpose, I keep the 2 is a suffix. Okay, so this is a case 2. One second please. Sorry for the delay. So next they asking to find. Okay, so they asking heat rejection. Okay, so we are going to find the Carnot efficiency first, then after that we need to find the actual efficiency, Then after finding the both efficiency, we are going to compare the Carnot and the actual, and we need to state that whether the heat rejection is a reversible process or irreversible process or impossible. Okay, that means we are going to find the heat transfer either heat rejection represented either reversible, irreversible or impossible. Okay, we need to find that. Next, so we are going to solution. Okay, so before going to solution, we should know the formula for Carnot efficiency as well as the actual efficiency. The Carnot efficiency always represented in terms of temperature, and actual efficiencies we know that output by input, it is nothing but work done by heat supply. Okay, anyhow I will come one by one. First we are going to find the Carnot efficiency for the heat engine. Okay, so here in that question they given us a heat engine. Okay, there are three devices there. One is a heat engine, refrigerator and heat pump. Okay, in that heat engine, for that formula, higher temperature minus lower temperature divided by higher temperature. Okay, all the values are given in question. Substitute in terms of Kelvin and you can get the value of 59.59%. Efficiency means we are going to represent in terms of percentage, so we need to multiply the answer 100. Next, we need to find the actual efficiency. Actual efficiency, the formula is output by input. Output is nothing but work and input is nothing but heat supply. The work further we can divide it into our difference between heat supply minus heat rejection. That means Q1 minus Q2. The Q1 is nothing but heat supply, Q2 is nothing but heat rejection. Okay, so that Q1 value we know that. Okay, 41.87, and the Q2 values are given, but in the Q2 value there are two cases given. Okay, so now I am going to see a first case. In the first case they given us a 41 heat supply values of 41.87 and heat rejection Q2 value for first case, the value is 14.45 kilojoule per second. Okay, substitute here. So from that we can get the value of 65.47%. Okay, now I am going to compare the Carnot efficiency value and case 1 actual efficiency value. Okay, in that case the actual efficiency value is high, so it is not impossible. Okay, so we can state that the heat rejection process is impossible for the case 1. Okay, next, for case 2 again I am going to find that whether the heat rejection is reversible or irreversible or impossible. So here the heat rejection for the case 2, the values are given 16.92 kilojoule per second. Okay, next, here again the actual efficiency formula is work done by heat supply. The work done is nothing but heat supply minus heat rejection divided by heat supply. That means Q1 minus Q2 by Q1. Q1 is nothing but heat supply, Q2 is nothing but heat rejection. So I am talking about a case 2, so we need to take a 16.92 value. So Q1 value is already given. Okay, Q1 value is given 41.87, and the Q2 values I need to take a case 2 value, so 16.92 divided by Q1 value. Okay, if you substitute we can get the value of 59.59%. Now I am going to compare the actual efficiency value with respect to Carnot efficiency value. In this case the both values are exactly equal, so we can call this a reversible process. That's all. Thank you.